Hello everybody at the YouTube and the Nerd Nation, I'm the Nerve LPs, and welcome back to another episode of Hatsune Miku Project Diva X. Last time, in the form of a live stream, we basically got all the crystals that we need to move on to another festival, which unfortunately we're not going to do in this episode. This episode though, I want to specifically focus on the copyright that can happen when playing and uploading Hatsune Miku Project Diva X. As of this episode, there have been a total of 20 episodes out of 22 dedicated to the music within the game, and each one just as good as the next. However, it's definitely not a smooth ride. What I mean by this is the copyright. Throughout this playthrough, I've encountered copyright claims. In fact, this series alone has gotten more claims than any LP I've done in the past. All of them came immediately after the videos were rendered. Now, this certainly isn't a bad thing. In fact, nothing bad happens to your channel because of a claim. It's only affected by strikes, which is much worse. These came because I used a capture card, the Elgato. It's worth noting that I did have the option to play through the game via the PlayStation Share feature. However, Sega did make it so that no songs would play via the share method, even the safe ones, and they encourage uploaders to use this method for the safety of their channel. From this self-experience, as well as help from an article on Segalization, I want to help guide you to the types of claims you may be encountering in your future Project Diva X uploads. Keep in mind though, that this info may change in the future. If it's streamed, it's always a good idea to download the videos and make changes if needed. The following songs in Project Diva X is guaranteed to be claimed as soon as your video is rendered on YouTube. When claimed, it will get monetized by the owner. This is essentially implemented by the original artist of the song and not by YouTube itself. On most occasions, you'll come across a claimant by the name of Original Creator. Now, it sounds like a scammy name, and trust me, I thought so too, but it's actually not. Upon clicking the link, you'll be taken to a site that's actually owned by Krypton Future Media themselves. And even better news, this site states why they monetize your videos in the first place. Now, if only some other companies could use this procedure, that would be fantastic. While most of it is the same as it would from the email you'd get from YouTube about said claim, they do point out something interesting, and this is coming from the Original Creator site. Part of the profits from the advertisements will be distributed to original creators, and it will back up new creations. So you don't need to delete your videos or re-edit them if they have these claims. You're at least uploading them for a good cause, and that is more vocalized music in the future. It doesn't sound so bad so far, right? Well, there are a few things that may have you thinking here. These free songs have another factor besides monetization. These get your videos immediately blocked in 4 countries: Australia, Mexico, New Zealand, and the United States. Yes, any of these songs gets you blocked in the country as she's well known in outside of Japan. It's a bit unfair, but again, it's demanded by the artist. Basically, it's a safer strike, as it doesn't damage your channel. What can you do if you encounter this? Unfortunately, you will need to make some adjustments with specific songs, such as speeding it up a bit, or changing the pitch, or removing the song altogether. It sucks, but I have to do what I have to do in order to make it public. I actually recommend making these changes and uploading it as a different video. It might sound confusing, but the countries that are not blocked should be able to listen to these songs completely unedited and edit it if they want. Again, it's unfair to those that have to see and listen to the edited version, and I have complete sympathy, especially the fact that most of my audience is from America, because I actually look up the YouTube analysis. As far as the other songs go, they're pretty much safe to upload. However, regardless of which song is played, you should always credit the artists of the songs you play. They work just as hard on the work as Sega does with a video game. As I mentioned earlier, this info can change. Songs that are now safe may get claimed or blocked in the future, and it may even go far as strikes, but hopefully the artists aren't that harsh. If anything changes, I'll be sure to put annotations regarding these changes. Again, I want to give thanks to Segalization for writing an article regarding this topic. You can see it for yourself if you'd like to, down in the description below. I'll also provide a link to the Original Creator site where you can read the info for yourself if you would like to again. Thank you guys for watching, even though this probably wasn't what you were expecting for this episode. With all that being said, next time on Hatsune Miku Project Diva X, we're going to be taking care of some event requests that we've been getting in the past. So if you're excited for that, definitely stick around. Otherwise, if you have missed an episode, whether from the past or from the future, or would like to see it again, make sure you check them out in the playlist, either down in the description below, or clicking the eye on the top right corner. Until then, I'm the Nerval Peas, and I'm signing off. Take care. Hopefully this doesn't have a black screen.